Hi, Jackie. How you doing? Hey, thanks for getting your ads in. You got both of them in, and you're looking pretty good. So let's get started. I think this is the more effective of the two ads, and I think there's a couple of things we can do this to really make it stand out. I mentioned to some of the other your other classmates. I try to get even though you place in your image in the body copy right here, which is great. Try to remember to keep a PDF or give me something to look at. I mean, include a link to the PDF so I can open it in Acrobat so we can really get in and take a look at it. As you see right now, to see the whole thing, I have to kind of zoom around. There's no way to draw guides so that we can, I like to measure things and, check alignment and all sorts of stuff like that. So, but I can't do that unless it's a PDF and we can get it open in Acrobat. So, well, here's what we have. I think that this is the more effective of the two ads, and I think that you probably looks like you've looked at a couple of the videos from this week, where I definitely direct you guys to doing this approach, where you use an image for the background, and then place your text accordingly, and then that little clipped image from, I think it was 3.1 or assignment 2.1, was it 3.1? I forget, where you clip that one image. Removed it from the background. So you'll need to include that in this ad, don't forget. Okay, but anyways, this is a wonderful setup. You use the image to draw the viewer in, and then you say what you have to say, and then you give the information. However, I think that your setup here is a little bit funny, because if we're looking at a full page ad here, this quite conceivably could, right here, be construed as one ad. This whole, see, I hate jumping around, this whole thing, and that could quite possibly be mistaken as something separate from this. And we want to avoid that. And there's a couple of ways we can do that. Now, I think the first and the best example is to just use the image for your whole background. Don't put any white boxes to hold your logo. Don't put any white boxes behind your type. The viewer will see it. We'll see it. It's white type on a blue background. We're going to see it. Matter of fact, I think it might be a little bit too dramatic. I mean, too prominent. I'll talk about that in a second. So what I would say is this, and my suggestion is this, is use the image for the whole, pull the logo, and you can place the logo, and you don't really have to place it up top. My preference is that you use the logo, in your image, that you use a headline, a subhead, a body copy, a paragraph of informational text, who we are, where we are, what we do, and why we do it the best. And then logo, contact information, call to action. Okay, so you have this formula. The image draws the viewer in. The headline keeps them in. The subhead sparks the curiosity. The paragraph gives the information and quenches the thirst for the curiosity. Then logo, contact information, and then maybe, you don't have to have this like it's a coupon. You could even say up in your body copy, book now and save 40%. When you make a reservation by December 31st. And you don't have, excuse me, you don't have to put this white box behind it. I think, like I said, I think it's very visible. This is a low-res image, most certainly. So that'll have to be replaced. But again, I like the formula. Okay, this one, there's a couple of things wrong with this ad, and nothing that you've done. But the image itself is kind of strange, because it's really like it's really a desolate, almost a kind of, boy, I hate to say it, but it's almost a depressing image, because there's no people. There's just a chair and there's no one in it. Where is everyone? Did you see what I'm saying? I mean, I think conceptually it's a really good idea. We saved you a seat, and then your seat happens to be right on the surface. Great concept. Just don't know about the image. Plus, the chair itself has got like crud on the legs and stuff, and just little things like that you got to think about. Plus, if you look up here in the background, this whole green area here is starting to turn black, which means that you need to really adjust your levels on this image. Okay, so at any rate, so that is my suggestion. Now, there's nothing wrong with your done. The only problem I'm seeing is the low-res image right here. Your description is wonderful. Thank you so much for that. Everything makes really perfect sense. So thank you. So that's where I'm at. So I'd like to see it just try to follow that formula for this, and don't forget to change that image. And you're good to go. All right, awesome, good job, Jackie. Thank you so much.